On the morning of April 25th, 2015, two students were discussing their Microsoft Imagine Cup project in the historical centre of Kathmandu when a massive 7.8 earthquake rocked Nepal.
So one of the students has his phone out and was checking it out when the earthquake happened and the whole temple fell on top of them.
I was covered in rubble.
I called Madhu.
Raymond was half buried.
I was suffocating.
As the world took in the magnitude of this disaster, Microsoft Disaster Response went to work, activating its cross-functional team to determine the ways in which technology could be turned into tangible solutions for the people on the ground.
The first thing you need to do is obviously save as many lives as possible.
It's a reminder that there's no such thing as business as usual, and lives were changed in an instant.
Speed was of importance, showing our agility and showing our responsiveness and willingness to support in whatever capacity with our inside-the-box thinking.
Quickly, relief efforts centered around the Nepal Microsoft Innovation Center that served as an ideation processor for solutions.
MIC called for volunteers for free international call through Skype, and I volunteered for the event. When the earthquake hit, there was no electricity, no internet coverage. But we were able to provide free international calls.
And we equipped all of our MSPs with a phone in their hands. I reached out to Ncell and they made the data free for Skype calls.
People were happy to see us.
I was involved in helping the government to restore connectivity and communications using a technology called TV white space. We were helping the Nepal Food Corporation to regain connectivity, which helped them to coordinate the distribution of relief goods.
We found that there were some of the technology gaps. We've started from a Nepal Army. They requested to restore the email messaging system. We requested some of our partners like the Crowd One to help us on that. We approached with Exchange 2013 to restore the mail messaging system. When we reached out to the Nepal police, we saw that whole of their building was about to collapse. Their mail messaging was not working. They requested us to move physically whole of their data center. We actually able to restore whole of their system without any problem.
One of the early calls that we got was from the Ministry of Education. Immediately we said, what can we do with the damage assessment? We were able to tell the government that there were, in Kathmandu alone, 12,000 schools that have been damaged. With support from Microsoft Consulting, we were able to create a dashboard to show them all of the data that we've collected in a graphical manner. The UNDP said, what can you do to help us with the debris management? They had close to about $2,000 worth of equipment that they were sending out to the rural areas with the engineers. I told them, let's remove all of that, replace it with less than $100 device. We were able to equip each and every one of them with a Windows phone, with the app built on.
You wouldn't think that something like an app, like a cell phone, that wouldn't be your, if I'm going to demolish a building, I usually pick a hammer or a piece of heavy machinery, not my cell phone. This program gives us the capability to reduce paper trails, but keep quality of information. The application that Microsoft is developing has the potential to revolutionize the way data is collected in post-disaster responses.
First, we do the worker registration with Microsoft Mobile and the Microsoft Debris Management app. We take the picture of the workers and assign them the QR cards provided by Microsoft. It helps to make attendance really efficient.
Human trafficking was a big problem that we saw.
The traffickers were always there. They are even more active because of the earthquake. Parents are dead and children are vulnerable. Everybody have new ideas, technological, innovative ideas.
I said, let's make sure that the young developers would be able to find technological solutions to this huge problem.
We never knew that what we started with the Appathon will end up with such a good impact that Nepal police is going to use in 44 police stations.
Another app we made was for UNICEF youth club members reporting about various stuffs happening in camps like sexual harassments, like scarcity of food, water and stuff like that.
It's democratization at the grassroots. Here you include children in the process of our response.
Microsoft teams in collaborations with UN organizations, government organizations, partners, even commercial partners, all came together as one to provide actual solutions on the ground that they were iterating in constant way.
We've got to work together to focus on productivity using technology to cut it short.
To be able to carry one device that's small in your pocket everywhere you go and be able to collect that data and then immediately upload that data in the field so that whether it's your project coordinator that's a mile away, whether it's your country office that's 100 miles away, or whether it's your donor base that's 2,000 miles away, this gives us transparency, this gives us communication. Disasters create unique opportunities for innovation. And at the end of the day, regardless of what we do, the most important work we do is empowerment.
This is all about Microsoft values, our Microsoft people raising their hands to go and help and support, not just raising money, but volunteering.
We have services, we have product group, we have sales, we have disaster response team, and we have Nepal, so we have partners, all of us working together. And because of the time difference between here and North American countries, everybody is actually working around the clock.
When the aftershocks were still hitting us, I thought how can I volunteer into this humanitarian act? The only skills I had was software development. So I just decided that I should move back to office and start working.
And so I also want to really thank people that are actually in country working day in and day out, because they're making some sacrifices that are truly admirable. I was amazed by the partner response. From the humanitarian efforts, they were providing clothing, shelter, and food to people in need. And then from a business perspective, they really responded.
Let me say thank you to everybody, for the people that have been on ground, people that have been working from their countries, trying to support and help Nepal. It's been a really, really touchy moment for all of us, but I feel very proud on how all of us act and help and support to rebuild Nepal.